I see. If you think that there is any way you will be able to take father and mother along with you, then you're wrong. Because mother has made a decision. No matter what happens, there is no way she is going to move out. Correct, mother?
Yes, Kabeer. I am not going to move out of this house.
Kabeer, I'm a businessman. There's no way I can keep going to court. So give me all the evidence you have against Zeenat. I want it all. And whatever you want in return, it is yours.
Oh, come on now, Kashan. You know what? You used to be a good man. And now you have become a very good businessman. In the past, you were an obedient son. But now, you've grown up to become quite a shrewd person. I'm going to protect Zeenat. But I have 3 conditions. And the 2 of you will have to accept them.
Kabeer?
Yes?
We have managed to organize our room.
Yes.
But now I think the next thing we need to do is organize our lives. Kabeer, I am sure that if we make sensible decisions and show everyone basic respect, our lives are going to become a lot easier soon.
I'm going to go and look for a job tomorrow, and mark my words, I'm going to earn a lot of money, and I'm going to become independent. Neither my mother or my father, or Alina, and especially you, are going to have any problems.
What is that?
What is that?
How? Is this for me? Where did you find the money?
After I paid the hospital bills, I had some money left, which is when I thought that it would be very nice to buy these for you.
I must say that it is beautiful. Will it look good on me?
Yes, of course. Listen. Won't you go and put this dress on quickly? Because I want my Zara to come back.
I'll be back in a moment.
मैनू इश्क तेरा ले डूबा हाँ इश्क तेरा ले डूबा मैनू इश्क तेरा ले डूबा हाँ इश्क तेरा ले डूबा ऐसा क्यों होता है तेरे जाने के बाद लगता है हाथों में रह गए तेरे हाथ तू शामिल है मेरे हंसने में रोने में है क्या कोई कमी मेरे पागल होने में मैनू इश्क तेरा ले डूबा हाँ इश्क तेरा ले डूबा मैनू इश्क तेरा ले डूबा चाहता है यारा अंदर मेरे एक लम्हे में कितनी यादें बन जाती है मैं इतना
Zara? Zara? Zara, it's time for lunch. There's dough in the kitchen, so I want you to go and make some rotis for everyone. I also want you to clean the dining table and serve lunch, because I'm not going to eat at a dirty table. Not at all. Wow. You don't have money to buy food, but you can still wear such nice clothes.
It's nice, right? My husband bought it for me with some of the money he worked hard for. Is that a problem, Zinat?
No, why would that be a problem? But you're the one who's going to have a problem. You are going to have to do all the household chores, including cleaning the house and cooking food for everyone, and after that I'm sure that doing all of that work is definitely going to ruin your dress. Then I'd like to see you.
Zinat, listen. I think you should stop worrying about Zara. She's not your problem because I'll look after her. And I am perfectly aware that Zara has a lovely dress on. I asked her to wear it. And I promise you this, Zinat. When you see the two of us later on tonight, I promise you that we are going to be much happier. Shall we?
Let's go.
Zara, the dal is ready, so please bring me a bowl. Hurry
Just
up.
hold on. Kabeer?
That one's dirty. Get me another one.
Kabeer?
What's that? This is grease.
Kabeer, it won't come off easily. Let me go and clean it. Kabeer, it's not coming off.
Okay, I have an idea. Please smile. We'll face our problems with happiness, so smile. I still haven't seen you smile. Why? Fine, no problem. Here's an idea. Say, Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers.
What was that?
Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers.
Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers. Peter Piper
There.
picked a...
I made you say that just so I could see you smile. Now I feel like I am filled with energy. Zinat caused the problem for us, and I'm going to solve it. Just trust me.
How did you do that?
Well, you know, Zara, when I was still a young child, I was running around with father's shirt on, and it came in contact with grease. So I figured I had two options. I could either run away from home or get rid of the grease on the shirt. Come on. Dull?
Yes.
Zara, I would like to help you. Alina? I think it would be better if you didn't get involved. From this moment forward, you are going to do exactly what I tell you. So sit down and eat your lunch.
Kabeer, Zara, please will you join us? Please eat with us.
No, father. How can we have a meal with you? The problem is that Kashan has betrayed everybody in this family. So we are not going to eat food bought with his money. But mother and father, you don't need to worry, because you're going to eat with us very soon.
Kashan, did you hear that? Kabeer doesn't even have a job. And he only has a little bit of money left from when he sold the medal. But look at him. Amazing.
No, Kabeer, my dear. The two of us don't want to be a burden on you. Once you start earning your own money, then I promise you that we are always going to sit down and eat with you.
You are going to have a very hard time finding a job for yourself, Kabeer. Let's see. If you find a job or if you have to help your wife... You only gave us 3 conditions yesterday. I accepted them. But if you had given us one more condition not to cause any more problems for you and Zara in the future, things would be better, right? And yet you didn't decide to do that. Why?
To answer that question, look at mother and father. They have smiles on their faces because they understand why I did that, but you do not understand. But the thing about you is that you don't value relationships. And if you did, then there is no way that you would have betrayed mother and father's trust.
You have a lot of self-respect, Kabeer. But Zara, you have put her in a very difficult position. One of the conditions that you should have given us is that I would never pester her.
Well, Kabeer wanted to do that, but I wouldn't allow him to do it. I told him not to for our love. Zeenat, listen. Kabeer and I are together now, and he will not celebrate anything happy by himself. And whenever he faces a problem, he will not be alone. And Zeenat, it's all right. You can keep finding ways of making our lives difficult. And no matter what, we will always try to find the happiness. And that will make our relationship stronger.
Well, since the two of you love playing with fire, then you need to get ready to lose everything that you have. In the past, you only used to cook one meal for us, and that was all you had to do. But from now onwards, not only are you going to make us breakfast and lunch for us, you'll make dinner too.
That's okay, Zara. You can make lunch for everyone, and I will make dinner. If that is how we work, then you will only have to make one meal.
I'm not joking right now, Kabeer. If I don't think that the food you have made is delicious, then I'm going to make you pay.
Really? Are you trying to threaten us? If you ask me, you should worry about yourself. In fact, you should be scared. Because considering the position that the Almighty has kindly granted to our parents, it takes nothing more than their presence to bring good luck to the lives of their children. And Zeenat, my dear, when a parent turns their back on their children, then that child's life becomes miserable. And after what the two of you have done, you don't have the blessings of my parents anymore. That's why the two of you need to prepare yourselves for a difficult time.
Kabeer, Kabeer, Kabeer. They can give you all the blessings that you want. Just prove yourself, Kabeer. You see, we are both standing here today, and you believe that you have the blessing of mother and father, and that I don't. And you think they're going to curse me, okay? But Kabeer, now we are going to have to go our separate ways. So let's see just how far you make it, and how far I make it. Our entire plan was ruined because of you, Zeenat.
Ruined because of
If you didn't
me?
want to kill Zara, Kabeer wouldn't have found evidence against you, and we wouldn't have had to accept his conditions. And then I would have been able to get what I wanted.
And what did you want, Kashan?
To sell father's house and business. And then with the money we made from that, we would have made enough money to live a good life. But you, Zeenat, you gave Kabeer a chance to get back at us, and I had no choice but to sign the paper. Now we can't sell the house and we don't get any money, but I need to find a way to get money together.
Maybe you can't sell the house, but you can still mortgage it. There are a lot of people who are interested in our house. We can get as much as we want, and people are going to give us money knowing very well that if we can't find a way to pay back the money to them, the house will be theirs. And anyway, we are not going to pay the money that we need to get the house back. The person who gives us money will own the house. And if Kabeer loves this house as much as he says he does, I think we should let him find a job and earn money and save the house. But he won't be able to do that.
This is a very good idea, Zeenat. Now the only thing we need to do is find somebody who likes our house and is willing to lend us a lot of money with the house as insurance.
Zara, please move.
Kabeer, why do you think we need this board now?
I'm planning to write our monthly expenses down on it. By the end of the month, we will know how much money we're going to need to live a simple life.
But why?
I need to know what kind of job I have to look for.
My goodness, that's a very good idea.
Shall we start? Come on.
So flour, it takes 250 grams to feed 2 people, so we're going to need 8 kilograms. And I think it costs around 300 for a 10 kilogram of flour, so just write down 240. What is the 1,000 for?
That is for mother and father. Zara, I really think that we should put 1,000 away every month. Mother and father might need some medicine, or there might be an emergency, you never know. That's when we use that money.
Just hold on.
What's going on? I've already written it all. Zara, what are you doing?
For mother and father's fund, I'm also going to contribute 1,000. So add it up.
And the total comes to 20,000 a month. Okay, so that is how much money we will need to live a really simple life. Okay, I will find a job with that in mind.
What's this?
We're college students and we're doing a survey. We're here to find out how much you know about the dangers of pollution and what you can do to prevent it. That's what the survey is about. And this form has a handful of questions about pollution. You just need to answer them. No idea at all how much pollution they're putting into the atmosphere. What's this?
Donation? Aren't you here asking for donations? But you are so beautiful.
I am here to tell you that your car is producing a lot of smoke, which is polluting the atmosphere. Do you remember when the last time was that you took your car for a pollution control checkup?
I spend my father's money, and this car is mine. I run it on diesel. I do what I want. What gives you the right to tell me to get out of my car? Look, We're going to stay right here. We won't get out. But look, if you can join us in the car, you are more than welcome to.
Come on, get in the car.
What is this? A love letter?
It's a form. In order to get pollution under control, I'm creating awareness about the diseases that pollution causes. I'm not here to ask you for your money.
You know what, dear?
What?
You really are such a breath of fresh air. So I want you to keep standing here. Then we won't feel the bad effects of pollution. I want information about her. Who is she? Where is she from?
My dear, I really need to ask for your advice.
Yes, Mother, go on.
My dear, I know you're aware. The situation is getting worse every day. Kashan does what Zina tells him to do without thinking. That's why I'm starting to get very scared.
Mother, tell me what you are scared of.
Kabeer, Alina is our responsibility. And if people find out that Kashan has taken every single thing that your father has worked so hard for away from him, and that all of us are living off Kashan, it might make things difficult for Alina, my dear. I'm worried that we won't get marriage proposals from good families. That's why all I want is for Alina to get married to a man who is good-natured and cultured. He has to come from a respected family. So I want the two of you to start looking for a good man for her to get married to.
Mother, you can't make a decision because you're scared. And then once Alina finishes her final year exams and has her graduation ceremony, then we will definitely have her married to somebody and we will do it in style.
Mother, please come here. Come here. Alina is my sister. I have a lot of love for her and she's the apple of my eye. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to her. We're with her. So you do not need to worry.
Have this. Come on, have it. Come on. With the grace of the Almighty and all of the hard work I have put in, I'm fortunate enough to own a massive scrap business. We make millions every year. You see, I have about 250 trucks to collect scrap. That's how big my business is. I'm not going to talk to you about business, though.
But I would like to do business with you. So the reason I am here is I'm mortgaging my house for 120 million, and I don't plan on returning the money. That means I'm giving you a house that's worth 150 million for 120 million.
Do not try to lure me, Kashan. The reason I am interested in your house is because I would like to have a mansion in my name.
Mr. Salmat Khan, the mansion is yours.
I am not only interested in buying the house. As well as giving me the house, you have to boost my reputation.
I don't understand, Mr. Khan.
Listen. You have a lot of respect. People like you, and your family is influential. And I have a lot of money. So I will give you my money, and then you help me gain respect in our community.
But how?
If the two of us become relatives, then I am going to be known as Mr. Ahmad's relative and not just another scrap dealer. And then I will be able to spend time with influential people. So think about it. I want you to have your sister get married to my son. You know, Samir seems to be quite taken with your sister.
Salam, my brother.
Oh, I mean, my future brother.
$120 million? What are you thinking, Kashan? Call Mr. Khan and tell him that you accept his proposal. Call him.
Alina is my sister, Zinat. I think it would be very unfair for her to spend her life with a scrap dealer's son.
My sister has also been treated unfairly in this house, Kashan. They didn't ask for our permission when they had Rukhsar married to Hamdan. They sent her to Dubai. Did I complain? No, right? Now it is time to get our revenge, and we can also get 120 million. So have Alina married into a scrap dealer's family. Kashan, try to remember what you have gone through ever since you were a child. Whenever you came up with a suggestion, it was always ignored. Your opinions were rejected, but the opinions of Zara and Kabeer were always deemed important. Are you getting worried because mother and father won't like it? But what does that matter? They should also be taught what it feels like to be hurt. You know that my younger sister is like a daughter to me. It was me who brought her up by myself, and I have shed so many tears for her, so let them also cry for once. Kabeer and Zara are also deeply attached to Alina, and it is absolutely going to shatter them if we make this happen. It is going to break their hearts, and that is exactly what she wanted. That is what you want, right? There comes a point in everybody's life when luck smiles on them. We must take advantage of this, Kashan. This is my promise to you. I am going to try and make Kabeer and Zara's lives as miserable as I possibly can. Get Alina married to him, Kashan.
Our entire family is proud of you, Father. And I am too. That's why I'm asking you not to do anything that's going to tarnish your reputation, especially at your age, Father. I think you should keep quiet. You have led a truly amazing life. Now it is time for me to shine. All you need to do is enjoy the show. You should encourage me and accept all of the decisions I make.
Are you trying to order me? Are you threatening me?
No, Father, I'm not trying to order you, and I'm not trying to threaten you. Things like that only ever happen when you have two options. I'm afraid that you don't have any other options, but to do what I tell you to. Come on. Father, you don't get it. Look at this. Look at all of these decisions. I made bad decisions on your behalf. I did it all for you. That means whenever I feel like it, I could get you into a lot of trouble. Father, you could go to prison. If I was as old as you, I wouldn't cope with embarrassment. Which is why I am asking you to cooperate with me. People will still respect you, but I know that you don't have any money to your name. And you don't have anything to brag about.
That's enough! Do not cross the line, Kashan.
What is it, Father? What are you doing, Father? Whenever you get angry and feel like attacking me, whenever you want to rip my head off, remind yourself of one thing. You just need to make one bad move. And I will make quite sure that you end up behind bars.
So what are you trying to say? Do you want me to do what you tell me without question?
That's exactly what I want. I'll make the decisions, but you are going to be the person who announces them to the family.
Oh, my Alina, what's wrong? Kabeer.
Alina, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Kabeer, you need to talk to mother. I have no idea what's going on with her.
What's wrong?
She wants me to get married to someone already. But I want to finish my studies. Please, come and sit down. Alina, please put yourself in your mother's shoes. You know just how difficult the last few days have been for us. It has made her very worried. What happened has broken her heart. And that is why she is starting to worry about getting you married.
And Alina, marriage is very important. Everybody has to get married. Just look at me. Yes, getting married is very important. You need a sensible life partner. And once you get married, I guarantee your life is going to become very beautiful. Tell me something now. At the time when Zara and I got married, you know how strange the circumstances were. I could never understand Zara. She felt the same. And that is the reason that our lives got complicated. But when we started making an effort to understand each other, I promise in the name of the Almighty, we started finding joy in the little things in life. That's why, my beautiful sister, you don't need to worry about getting married, not at all. Yes, all you need to do is pray that you meet a man who is mature and sensible.
What do you want me to do now?
I have a proposal for Alina. And they are people who have a lot of money.
Who are they?
Salamat and Company.
Salamat and Company.
Yes?
Have you lost your mind today? You think I will let my daughter marry into that family? His son is a big fool. I promise you, he's good for nothing.
Please relax, father. Please relax. Please say his name with respect. He's going to be related to you.
No, he won't. That's never going to happen.
But father, I have already made him a promise. Alina will marry his son. And in return, he's going to give me money to run my business. And you have destroyed the business, father. We have to revive it. And if we don't, then our reputation is going to be ruined.
I promise you this, Alina. We're going to make sure that you get married to a very good man. And that will only happen when you are ready. Alina, he is going to be so nice that it won't just be you. All of us are going to be proud of him. He is going to be a man who has a lot of character. He's going to have special qualities that will make him stand out from the rest.
We are running out of time. You must give me an answer. If you don't, I'm going to go and expose you. Answer me, or should I go to the police?
Okay. If you say so.
Congratulations! Congratulations! I think that for the moment, we won't tell anybody about the proposal. You're going to give our family this good news once all of the money has been deposited into my bank account.
Father? I want to wish you congratulations. Has that hurt you? I'm sure. This is only the beginning of your pain. The thing is, it was you who started the battle when you broke my sister's heart. Which is why the more that you suffer, the happier it's going to make me. Do you remember this? You promised me that you were going to let Rukhsar get married to Kabeer. But the problem is that you love Kabeer. And of course you do, because he is your son. You were so desperate for him to become the Qazi of the city that you had him marry to the daughter of the Qazi. That sweet sister of mine, Rukhsar. You struck her name off and wrote Zara's name in its place. Look at this, remember? Father, you should know that after that, Rukhsar and I spent months crying. And you were the reason for that. now you're going to suffer for the rest of your life. All because of me.
You may punish me for what I did, but what I cannot understand is why you want to cause problems for my innocent daughter.
You think your daughter is innocent? Have you forgotten what it is you did to my sister? You made me very quiet every single time. You never let me speak my mind. Zara and Kabeer, with your permission, got my sister Rukhsar married to Hamdan all the way in Dubai. They sent her all the way there. I would not have been able to speak to her for months, never mind look at her face, and you want me... You are so worried about your daughter. All I wanted then was to see my sister. And now I promise you, all you are going to want to do is see Alina.
I promise to serve you for as long as I live, but please don't force my daughter to get married to that son of a scrap dealer. That is the only thing I ask of you.
When it is all about your daughter, you cannot help but shed tears. Didn't your heart melt when my sister, who I spent my entire life raising as my own daughter, was suffering because of you? Didn't you have any sympathy for her when you saw that she was crying? Didn't you know that she was a daughter to me? Today, when it's all about your daughter, it makes you cry. Well, now I'm going to make you realize what it's like to see your daughter cry. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Khan. It's Zinat speaking. We accept your condition. We are more than ready to let Alina get married to your son Kabeer. God be with you. This is a happy day. So it is only right to eat a sweet. Congratulations, Alina is getting married.
I spoke to a friend of father about setting up an interview at a firm for Kabeer, but I have no idea where Kabeer is. Kabeer, you had an interview today, so where have you been?
I'm starting to think that I will not get a job.
Why are you being such a pessimist, Kabeer?
I'm not being a pessimist, Zara. This is the hard truth. Even people who do professional courses find it very difficult to get a job, and I have studied Islamic law. Who will give me a job, Zara?
You are definitely going to find a job. You just need to be patient.
But how long will I have to wait, Zara? When mother and father are forced to have food that Kashan bought for them, then it makes me feel terrible, Zara. It is something that breaks my heart. And the truth about this situation is that I don't have nearly enough money to be able to feed my parents. And why don't I have money? Because there isn't a single job in this city that I can do.
But Kabeer, then where are you going to find a job?
The university. Yes, Zara. I do not have a choice. I have to go to the place I studied, because they know my capabilities and they know who I am. And they also offered me a job.
But what are you going to do there?
What do you mean by that, Zara? I'm going to teach some of the children who are studying there. They're offering me a decent salary of 20,000 per month. I won't pay for food or accommodation.
Did you say yes to them?
How can I say yes to them now? Until I convince mother and father that they should move with me, I can't take up the job. I will have to talk to them. By the way, Zara, if I convince mother and father, are you going to want to come with me? Listen, think about it. Just hold on, that's my phone. The university is calling. Yes, Assalamu alaikum. You want me to send you certified copies of my certificate? Of course, no, that's not a problem. I will send them to you.
Oh wow, I can't contain my happiness. Kabeer's going to have to leave this house and move to a university so he can get a job. My goodness. I think I should go and tell my husband about this.
I'll be right back.
It doesn't matter what happens. I will not let Kabeer go back there.
Kashan? Kashan, Something unbelievable has happened now.
What's that, Zinat?
We just got rid of the biggest obstacle in our path.
What's that?
I mean, I thought there was absolutely no way that Zara and Kabeer would allow Alina to get married to Kabeer. But I have some very good news. Kabeer has been offered a job at the university. He's planning on going there.
That is what I want, Zinat. You should pray that Kabeer doesn't end up staying here with Zara. He should leave this house.
It would appear that luck is in our favor. It seems like things are starting to get easier for us. That's why I'm sure that Kabeer is going to leave. And if he were to take mother and father with him to the university, it would be even better. Father? Did you not tell mother about this? That is despicable. You made a decision like that without talking to anybody.
Why did you do this? Tell me, why did you do this?
Mother, it's not the time for questions, because right now I think the time has come to throw this horrible man out of the house. So you need to get out of here.
I gave 120 million for this marriage. And now you are telling us to get out of here?
What do you mean? Tell me.
Kashan mortgaged this house so that he could borrow 120 million from me.
Do whatever you want. Let me see if anyone in this world is brave enough to try and ruin my sister's life.
Well, all right then. Well, then this is my challenge to you. I challenge you to stop the wedding.